By show of hands, how many of you don't dare to miss the call from your wife? There are so many people like me. Happy wife, happy life, isn't it? By show of hands, how many want to get a call from this driver? Yamraj. No one? As expected. And by show of hands, how many of you want to get a call from this person? Money. All of you. Yes. Money, look around. There are so many people are waiting for your call. Ladies and gentlemen, she is my friend. Money. By the way, Money, are you okay? Is room temperature okay for you? Are you feeling cold? Should I get a jacket for you? No? Okay. Okay, thank you. I know I am on prestigious platform, but I have to talk with her. I should have to take care of her because she is my first priority. Even though I am happily married with my wife since last 8 years, who is sitting amongst you, and I also love the service from the cab drivers. But sometimes when I am busy, I choose not to answer call from first two persons. But I don't afford to miss the call from Money. I never miss the call from Money like many of you. And I will never miss the call from Money in future. Because money is important. Let me tell you one story of a wealthy young man. It was a dark, stormy night. The three robbers entered into the house of a wealthy young man. He earned his fortune through determination and hard work. And the robbers were prepared. They had a gun with them. They threatening him to shoot if he does not open a safe and give all of his money. The wise man started thinking. And after thinking for a moment, he replied, "Shoot me if you want, but I will not give you your money." The criminals get surprised, who could not believe that someone can take the risk of life for their money. And the wise man argued, "I choose to die as a wealthy instead of living as a pauper in my old age." These insights touches the hearts of the robbers and change their mentality. They realize why they are doing this job in first place. And they walked out of the home without taking anything but the lesson they learned. Money is important. If you go back to the history and check, there are so many wars that happened since from Mahabharata, World War I, World War II, or even Star Wars. All these wars will happen because of the main reason, money. Today, the wars are fewer, but people are still fighting their lifelong war with their bank EMI and struggling to achieve financial rise. It has been 75 years since the independence of our country. But do you know how many percentage of people are actually financially rise? Very few. As per the statistics of Economics Times, the 67%, I repeat, 67% of retirees are work for their bread and butter. And another stat depicts that the 7 out of 10 adults are dependent on their children after retirement. If you are approaching retirement, then you have 3 options with you. Continue your self-employment, depend on your children, which isn't always realistic. And third, become a financial riser through investment. That generates the return for you. So, I know many of you are thinking that what is financial rise? So, before answering to this question, what is financial rise, let me explain what is exactly opposite to the financial rise. Financial prisoners who imprisoned for life, struggling to make their end meet, earning money. On the other hand, the financial risers who does not go behind the money. So let me explain the difference between the financial prisoners and the financial risers with the help of 3 points. In terms of time, the financial prisoners have no control over their time. On the other hand, financial risers are extremely control their time. In terms of choice, the financial prisoners have no any choice. They must go to office daily and they can't spend quality time with their families. On the other hand, the financial risers are freedom of choice. They work because they want to and not because they have to. And they can spend quality time with their families. In terms of money, the financial prisoners are struggling to make money and working for money. On the other hand, the financial risers who enjoy the life with money and money work for them. So, in simple terms, the financial rise means the stage of having sufficient personal wealth to live without actively work for the basic necessities. Well, I know the definition of financial rise today, but ignorance about the financial rise and the financial planning is not affected me but my entire family in past. I remember it was year 2010. We had an ancestral home. I grew up there. I used to play there. I had good memories of that place. But one fine day, I come to know we have to sell this house. We have to sell that house. I am very upset on that day because we sold our ancestral home due to my uncle had huge losses in his business. We got some relief from the partition money we received, but it does not last too long. Our financial condition get further worsened when my brother had huge losses in his business. These two back-to-back incidences make me disbelieve about money, that money is the root of all evil. Making money is too hard. Doing business makes losses, and getting rich isn't for people like me. And my father always used to say, "The पैसे काय झाडाला लागतात काय?" Means money does not grow on trees. Despite of this negative relationship with money, I completed my CA profession in 2013. But I found myself financially even struggling then. Then I realized the ordinary people who don't have any financial knowledge must be struggle to manage their finances successfully. So I started finding the solution to this problem. As rightly said by Jim Rohn, your formal education make you living and your self-education make you fortune. By taking the inspiration from this quote, I started my self-development journey. Then I come to know what is financial rise and how someone can achieve the financial rise and what kind of mindset required to achieve the financial rise and what is belief about money and how my beliefs are affected my finances in past. These courses helped me change to my belief and embark on my journey on financial rise. The process which has guided me on the financial rise is RISE. R stand for rewire your mindset. I stand for invest more. S stand for save more. And E stand for earn more. So let's start with the first point. Rewire your mindset. Before starting our financial rise journey, we should know what is money, what is our relationship with money, and what money expects from us. So let me ask you one question. What is money? Does that mean the piece of paper? Or does that mean the digits into your bank account? Or does that mean the assets we have? Or does that mean the stocks we own? What is money? So let me get back to you the thousands years ago. There was no money or currency. How do people do exchange? They exchange the things they have. And human as a civilization developed the currency. They started using some shells, then precious metals, then of course we have the paper currency because it is lightest to carry. Like this, you can carry it anywhere. And of course we have the debit cards, credit cards and digital currencies. It takes so many different forms. Then when we go into deep of thinking that what is money, then we conclude that money is an idea that is made up. But when I was struggling financially, then I used to think that the money and the language could not communicate. But when I come to know that the relationship with money is important, then I started talking with my money. Let's see the demonstration how me and my money used to talk. Hey, hi money, how are you doing? Money says, hey, hi Bhushan, I am doing great. What about you? money, I am also doing good, but I worried that you are not coming in my life more often. And he says, look Bhushan, when I am with you, I see you are not spending quality time with me and you are not saying I love you every single morning and you are not managing me properly. That's why I am not coming into life. Oh money, so sorry, I apologize for that and I promise you I will not do these mistakes in future. Please come to my life. And he says, Bhushan, if you correct these mistakes, then I will come into your life more often and I will show you the fortune. Oh, thank you, money. Like this, I developed the relationship with my money and I changed my belief through positive affirmations and I started showing gratitude towards money and that helped me to embark on my journey to financial rise. The next step is invest more. Are you guys looking to be financially rise? Then spend your hard-earned money on investment. That gives you a return which is required to the financial stability. Here are some simple ways with which you can invest more money. Create a budget living below your means to save some extra money. Put that into the stock, bonds or mutual fund instead of spending it all. You can invest into your money into the annuities. That gives you the smaller percentage of return, but it is risk-free. And don't forget the juicy opportunities available into the market, like dividend investing. Find out reliable stock and get quarterly returns. And reinvesting is the key. The profits that earn from all other investments does not take it lightly. Rather, it should be used to buy more assets and continually adding to your portfolio. If you follow these steps continuously, you can see your financial rise closer than ever. The next point is save more. Becoming a financial rise is looking an impossible goal for many of us. But it's just start taking small steps today and making the smart decision of save more. Here are some simple ways with which you can save more money. Create a budget, account for your expenses and what you want. Automate your saving into the designated account for long-term goals. And cut down your all unnecessary expenses. That eats most of your income. If you follow these steps continuously, you can see your financial rise closer than ever. And next and last point is earn more. It's time to get free financially and get your wallet back. Earning more money sounds a difficult task for many, but with the right tips and tricks, you can earn more money. Your first goal should be increase your income through some side hustle or looking for a better job in your industry. Next, you should learn new skills that makes you more marketable. That could be anything from the coding to the digital design or any high income skill. Another great way is invest wisely into the stock, bonds or mutual fund. That gives you more income. And finally, you should build your passive source of income that generates an ongoing income for you. Yes, it requires some extra efforts and the creativity. But when it comes to the financial rise, there is no right time than now to achieve your goal. Recently, me and my friend decided to join the gym and get back into the shape. The gym manager gave us an offer that 3,000 rupees per month and 12,000 for a year. And there is no hesitation from our side to getting that offer for 12,000 rupees. And we are thinking that we are wise enough that snatch that opportunity for 12,000 rupees. And with high expectations and enthusiasm, we went to gym for only 4 days. And on 5th day, my friend fell ill. But I decided to continue to go to gym and achieve my target. But when I stood on weighing machine after repetitive visit, that doesn't give any result. And when I measure my bicep, that also give me the same number. That hits me. What seems simple, it's not always easy. earning more money seems simple, but it's not easy. So to conclude, I have one demonstration with you. So how many of you want this currency note? Show of hand. Oh, there are so many people who want this note. What about now? How many of you still want this currency note? There are other people who still want this note. And what about now, when I am cample it like this? How many of you still want this currency note? By show of hands. There are few people are still want this note. What it shows? That even if I folded it or cample it, money doesn't lose its value. It's important. So now you have two options with you. Either you sit on your backside and make your belly fat, or you rise and make your wallet fat. The choice is yours. Thank you.